Just announce my return with a sneeze. Well, get this set up here. I decided to bring one of my tomatoes along to do some gaming with me, to help inspire it to grow big and strong, as one does by like talking to plants and stuff. But here, look at this tomato. I brought it here. But yeah, and I want to put blanket back over my legs because it's always kind of chilly down here, even though I got so warm that I took off my jacket and scarf. I still want a thing over my legs. So, look at this. Want to see something really cool? 2 different species put together, and one of those species is 3 different varieties. So this plant contains 3 different types of tomato. This right here is called a better bush tomato. It'll be like a red cherry tomato. This right here is my unknown 2013 yellow tomato, which will be yellow cherry tomato, so we'll have yellow and red kind of developing next to each other. And then this one here is a beefsteak tomato, which is like the kind of big slicing tomato that you make into like sandwiches and stuff. And these guys are gonna need steaked up at some point. They can lean on my master sword for now. But they don't have any tomato roots. They have potato roots. This is a potato that has been put in here. It's called a red apple potato. You can see all the potato stalks that I cut off, and several of them I grafted on tomatoes. So you can kind of see in the side there, that I cut into the side, cut down the tomatoes to like a point, and then shove them in there. And then they heal together, and now they are one plant. So during the season, this will be giving me tomatoes that I can pick and eat. And then at the end of the season, when like frost is coming in and I pull this out, when it's in the ground, that is, there will be potatoes in here. And there's presumably potatoes that are being developed in here right now. It is a tomato plant, or a ketchup and fries plant, as some call it, because you can make ketchup and fries from the produce developed by one plant. So this is a thing that you can do because tomatoes and potatoes are like actually really closely related, interestingly enough. They are in the same plant family and in the same genus. So if you cut off potato stalks and shove some tomatoes in there, they'll both think like, huh, I'm injured. I should heal. This is probably my missing part. And then they heal together and they share nutrients. So this potato plant has like no potato stalks anymore. Sometimes it sends up new ones and I pick them off whenever I see them because I want all the energy to go to like the thing that actually develops fruit. And the tomatoes have no tomato roots. They have potatoes in there that are gathering nutrients. So this is probably my healthiest tomato plant here. When I first grafted them on, I did it with maybe just like this much growth, like this tiny little thing here, about yay much, just so it was new growth so that it could keep on growing. And because when you cut off a stalk here and it's separated from its roots, it's not going to be able to get any moisture, but it's losing moisture through transpiration. So until it heals, it can't get any moisture. And so you don't want it to dry out before that point. So when I grafted these on like a month ago, they were only just tiny little bits of a few leaves. Just a tiny little bit of growth on each of these stalks. They were very tiny branches. And now they are just these massive things. This better bush one has gotten really, really bushy because that's what they like to do here. And then this 2013 yellow one, which is this one that's peeking through right here, is at about the same height as the better bush one because those ones like to get tall and scraggly, I've noticed from those ones. So whether they are on potato plants or on their original plant, they seem to want to get tall and scraggly. So let's play some video games with my combination plant here. So yeah, these will be tomatoes that are developed from potato roots. Whoa, wrong button there. And this one plant will also produce multiple different kinds of tomatoes. It is worth noting, from what I've read online about tomatoes, you do get like a majorly decreased yield. So it's not something that's very commonly done because it takes a lot of energy to make tomato fruit, and it takes a lot of energy to make potato tubers. And now you have one plant in charge of developing both. So the yield is supposed to be pretty low. But it's my first time trying it out, and I just wanted to do it to practice grafting. And it was a success. It worked out just fine. All of these were successes. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how much it yields. The beefsteak one here, I only did one beefsteak graft. I have 3 more tomato plants upstairs in the sunroom. This was the only beefsteak branch that I put on because I was like, okay, if there's majorly decreased yield because of how much energy it takes, I don't know if it's actually going to be capable of making any big tomatoes. So maybe I'll just get cherry tomatoes from these ones. I don't know if this beefsteak branch is going to produce anything at all. It might not. We'll see. we'll see if the tomatoes themselves end up tasting any different when, like, maybe the nutrients that potatoes give it will end up being a little bit different than they'd normally receive. So maybe the taste will be slightly altered, who knows? We shall see. And eat some potatoes that were grown from tomato stalks and some tomatoes that were grown from potato roots. So, yeah, there's that. So I did it to practice grafting, to try and figure out how to do this technique, because I want to get more into grafting in the future and like combine multiple different species and varieties together like this. And my tomatoes went great. Out of 13 total grafts, I had 11 successes. So for my first time grafting, I think that was pretty good success rate. And I've tried grafting fruit trees lately as well. Tried grafting apple trees, plum trees, and cherry trees with different fruit tree sticks to try and get multiple different varieties on one plant. None of those have like grown yet. So I don't know if I did it wrong or if it just takes more time. Because I've been waiting like over a month now. Over a couple months on some of them, on some of my apple tree grafts, and I see no growth. The sticks that I put in there still just look like deadish, dormant sticks. So I don't know if I did it wrong or what. Here, let's do this. You'll probably want to come up and phone your friends, and then you'll die that way, probably. So this works out. So my success rate on these was great, but like, on my fruit trees, it's seeming iffy still. So, I don't know what I'm doing wrong on the fruit trees, because I did exactly the same thing on the fruit trees as I did on the potatoes here. On the tomatoes. Just cut the little cleft, take the other thing down to a point, wrap them in grafting tape so that it doesn't dry out from not having roots and all that. Leave it on there for a little while. Like, this has the bandages off now. I still have the bandages on all my fruit trees. Since it's gonna take longer for them to heal, if they heal. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Because I think it'd be really, really awesome to have fruit trees that have multiple different varieties on them, or even multiple different species in some cases. Like, you can combine things like plums and apricots and peaches and stuff like that onto one fruit tree because they're related enough. There's some other fruit tree species that you can combine together, like pears and Saskatoons, apparently, which sounds really weird, but is apparently possible. Hey, please. Dang it, that barely set you far at all. Chain attack! Come on! Dang it, man! Send them! Dang it, I did not send you off, though. I wanted to send you off. There we go. Okay, and then like,
keel over and die.
Dang it, he got caught on that lip. Kill that guy. There we go. Jeez. Okay, there's the guy that I actually need to kill. Come on. Dang it. I'm trying to kick. You can hear me doing the inputs because there's the sound effects. Okay, why am I not sending him, like, anywhere? Wow, really? You got me? Okay, hold on. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Never mind. I wanted to do the assassination there. That's what I wanted to do. But yeah, so the whole grafting situation is kind of in the same situation as my truck, where it's like, I think I figured it out, but I also kind of haven't. But whenever I have anybody over here and I'm showing them like my different plants and stuff, everyone thinks that like my tomatoes are like the coolest things ever. And like, it is really cool, but yeah, I don't know how much they'll produce. We'll see. Yeah, it might not be a lot. What? Okay, just the airdrop the Spartan soldier, I guess. Now I just gotta kill some key figures. That's all I gotta do now. We go. But yeah, I'll definitely give some updates on that later. How my tomatoes and potatoes taste on these. And I've really, really wanted to get these in the ground already. Like, this is not a big enough bucket. This was just a bucket for me to put these root potatoes in to let them grow until they were a big enough size that I could put tomatoes onto them. Come on, man. This was not meant to be a long-term thing. So I would very much like to get them in the ground. But it's been so dang windy that I'm worried about them just blowing over immediately. So I'll stake them up and stuff. But I'm put a tomato cage around them. That's what I think I'll do. Okay, yes, that's exactly how I wanted that to go. Okay. How much can I chain this? Okay, well. Do it again. I do like the hammer attack. Or the overpower thingamabob. Man. Whoa, I hit the kick button, but I didn't have the thing charged up. Not like my sound effects script knows that. Okay, darn you! Okay, just... Okay, just gotta play the best Assassin's Creed Odyssey of my life here. That's all I gotta do. Easy peasy. Okay, come on, please. Okay, and then... I can do this? Please do it! Okay. I would very much like to get this whole grafting thing figured out and the whole truck thing figured out. So on the grafting end, it's like I successfully did tomatoes and potatoes, but I don't know if I've done anything else yet, really. And the truck, it's like I mainly got the gas leak to stop, but it's still very slightly leaking. So, yeah, I'm very confused on both fields. Of like, what the heck? What do I do, man? I guess I can't kick you. Nice. I could have sworn there was another mercenary that was after me somewhere here. Yoink, yoink, yoink. I mean, that won't matter if I die. The whole picking stuff up. Also, did the game suddenly get quieter? No, according to OBS, it looks like it didn't. It's just my end. Something weird with my headphones, probably. Poison you. No! Dang it! I didn't get to kick you off. Oh, crap. Okay. Jeez. Holy crap. Please don't die here. I really want to get this fort done with. If that launched you off, that would have been great. Holy crap. Please. Oh, because I can't parry on those ledges, I don't think. Oh, boy. Please. This is really not the best battlefield, is it now? Yeah, I know you're gonna try and arrow me. Okay, do this. Get some flames onto you. Okay, and then give that a go. There. More captains to kill, but there's also this mercenary here that... Can I kick you?
Nanomachine, son.
Nope. There's so many unkickable mercenaries. Okay. I got a quest item. Okay, it's kind of hard to see through those. Probably part of the point. Yeah, just shoot that wall. See if I care. Whoa. Because I stun you and you don't get your attack out if I land that. Come on. And then do this. How about?
I'm burning.
I'm burning! That. And then do that. And I think just in case I need it, I'm going to put on the that. I'm not sure about Bull Rush. There are some situations I might like it. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Nice if I could actually knock you off, though. Okay. This is fine. Everything is A-okay. Really nice if I could knock you off. Nice miss. Okay. Come on. Come on. I really wish I could knock you out of here with one of those. But alas, I cannot.
Give up already.
Give up already. Well, I was trying to do the thing. It didn't let me do the thing. Did I just banish him to the Shadow Realm? I can't loot him. I sent him through the floor. No. Mercenaries always have really good loot, and I can't get it. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, that sucks. Well, I can't get it. It's just gone. I'm not recruiting him, and I'm not looting him. Wow, okay. That. Wow. Well. I just have to kill 2 captains. I think the quest guy. Yeah, I'm at 2 out of 3. I killed the quest guy. I just gotta kill these guys now. So. Come on. Target him. Please. Phone a friend. Can't I phone a friend? There we go. And then do this. There. Then what's he gonna do? He's just gonna get wrecked here. Whoa, I'm gonna get wrecked here. I want adrenaline. I'll fill it up off of this guy. There we go. One more. I just gotta kill one guy. Don't screw it up or else I gotta do it all again. Just don't screw up on killing one last guy. That's all it is. Okay, so we do this. Oh, I was just able to straight up kill like that. I'm honestly surprised. Oh. Port of Pricei. It's done. A decent bit of experience there. Oh my goodness. That sucked. Anyway, I guess I just needed to bring my tomatoes here, and then that gave me enough inspiration to keep on going. Also, if I ever do tomatoes again in the future, I think I will try to graph things lower down. Because, like, this is where the leaves were. And this is the graph point all the way down here. Like, I should have grafted the leaves lower down. But I tried to graft it, like, where the stems were equal diameters. But, like, obviously I picked off, like, all the leaves that were on the stem. Because I didn't want it to dry out, like, while it was healing. Now it's just getting bushy all the way up here. And there's all this empty space. I mean, I guess the beefsteak one is now taking that over. Because that one got grafted lower. But as I found out with the beefsteak, I don't actually have to match up the diameters of the stems. I just have to match up, like, one side. Because the beefsteak one, it is not, like, right in the middle of the potato stem. It's, like, the potato stem was cut just part way in. I just basically shoved in the beefsteak one from the side. So as long as one of the outside sides line up, there's a good chance that it takes. But here I was trying to line up both outside sides. So I've just got, like, this massive stem of nothing. And then up here is being where it's getting crazy. And that's actually getting really tall and amazing. But, yeah, if I do that in the future, I'll just do like I did on this beefsteak one, where I figure out some way to just line up one side, and then I just shove it in there. Because what you need to line up is the cambium layer, which is, like, just inside the skin, essentially. So you can't just graft something right into the center if it doesn't line up on those outsides. So, yeah, I'll just do something like that in the future. Because something like this, where it's bushy lower down, will be good. And I can't bury this. I can't just bury it that deep. Because 1, beefsteak branches here, and 2, then the tomato plant will start making its own roots from the stem. And I don't want the tomato plant to make its own roots from the stem. I want all the roots to be potato roots. So, yeah, that's a situation now. But hey, if the beefsteak one gets bushy lower down here, like it kind of is, then hey, great. Then it'll be like, hey, beefsteak plant down here and through here, and then these cherry tomatoes will be up here or something. Also, there's a bunch of flower buds at the top of this one, so probably gonna get ready to flower soon. Pretty cool. Kalias, the 3rd Cryptea member, is in Laconia. So yeah, he's in the village of Crokii in the southwestern part of Helot Hills. Crokii. Southwest of Helot Hills. So it's gotta be this, right? Wait, is this the village? No. Oh. No. in southwestern part of Hellet Hill. So it is in this section. I don't see any question marks over here. Ruins to riches. Are you sure? Could be provoked a riot. I don't know. Maybe I'll just start going around this way? Or something or other? Oh, I'm in a restricted area. I can't fast travel. I gotta dip out of here, and then I can fast travel. So yeah, this is just like my first grafting experiment. I'll definitely handle it differently if I decide to make tomato plants, like, next year. So we'll see here. We'll see what I decide to do. But for now, I can just be content that I successfully made it. So yeah. Okay, so I don't know exactly where this village is. It said the southwestern part of that area over there, but I didn't see any question marks, so let's just go over this way and I'll probably find it eventually. This is all belong to me now. I got a golden statue. No, stay on the hammer. Okay, maybe this is not the best place to ride a horse in hindsight. Maybe not exactly. Oh, over here kind of works out. Definitely works out here.
Spartans can build as many boats as they like, but Poseidon will never favor them as he does the Athenians.
Jeez. I'm allergic to praising the Athenians. Or something. Oh, man. Also, when I picked up this tomato plant to bring it down here and had like all these leaves in my face and stuff, tomatoes are very, very aromatic plants. They really give off a smell, and so it was really very nice. I can barely smell it from here because I'm so stuffed up, as I am so often during streams for some reason. But yeah, it was really quite nice. Back when I used to have a whole lot of tomato plants on my desk during the winter, they formed quite the little forest on my work desk, and it always smelled super nice over there. But now they've all been taken out. Most of them planted in the ground. I still have a couple in the sunroom that I've yet to find homes for. And I've already planted 16 tomato plants here. If I need to plant 2 more, I'll find space and figure it out, but I was kind of hoping that I'd be able to find someone to give them to. I've already given away like 30 tomato plants or something. Phone a friend. Wait, what am I doing here? Oh, I don't even need to kill anyone. I guess I'm just killing people for the love of the sport. Okay. Could stop me in time. I need to be anonymous for that, right? Nope. Silver bracers. But like, it said the south. Oh, now I get a question mark. It's gotta be this. Excuse me. Please don't snipe and kill me. That would suck. It's gotta be the village now that I gotta go to kill this last dude. I'm gonna get close and it's like, target location is nearby. Use Icarus to scan it and stuff. What I will do. Right, any second now. Okay, yes. Yes, indeed. I did find the right place. Blink. Yeah, you're close to your target. Call Icarus. What kind of sounds are they making over there? Oh, it's a crowd. I thought this was like 1 or 2 people. For fun, you know. Will he react to the explosion? Nope. Sure won't. Oh, but the crowd sure will. Someone just fell over here and died, I think. So, like... There, bully the bullies. I think I did a little bit more than bullying. Oh, I was trying to pick up the torch, actually. I don't want to be on fire. There, I did the thing. Amazing. Maybe while I'm over here, I'll really quickly grab this viewpoint, and then I have it. And then if ever I need to get over here, I can just fast travel over here. So, might save me some time in the future. Maybe, maybe. We shall see here. Yeah, so all the way up the hill. If I needed to bring someone a tomato plant, if I found a home for one of my last yellow ones that's super tall and scraggly in the sunroom right now, and if my truck wasn't leaking fuel, I would gladly do so in my truck, turn my truck into my farm truck again like it was last year. One of the first things that I did with that thing after I first got like the real registration, not the temporary registration for inspection, is I used it to haul the potatoes. is what happened from last year's harvest. And if I get it going reliably this year, hopefully, that's the goal this year, is to get it going reliably. I'll gladly turn into my farm truck again to transport plants and produce and stuff. But I still got to figure out that slight gas leak. It leaks oil out the bottom. And apparently that's pretty normal for older vehicles, especially ones that have been sitting around for a long time. Because the gaskets, so like the rubber or paper or whatever you use, I think it would be rubber in the case of the oil pan, that separates the oil pan and the engine, they'll like dry out and crack because it's not being driven, it's not getting oil put across it, so they just dry out and crack and then oil can get through. So it's really common on a lot of older vehicles for that to be an issue that crops up. Plus, the oil pan gaskets, I think nowadays they always try to do them in like one piece that goes around the whole thing and there's like no holes. But back when, oil pan gaskets would be like multiple pieces, so it'd be like slots between the gaskets where it could potentially get out of. So the sealing isn't as good on older vehicles anyway, but it could still be better. I still need to top up the oil from time to time because I'm like very, very slightly dripping as I go. I remember there was a show that I brought it to last year and then I checked my oil level and it was low. I had to text my mom like, hey, can you bring me some oil? I want to be able to get home again. I checked it before I went to that show and it had a decent bit of oil in it, so that is a problem I am going to need to solve. Let me alt tab onto OBS for a hot second here. Yeah, the game's running pretty smoothly. That should be a bunch of experience, and I do kind of want to finish rambling here. So yeah, I am gonna need to sort that out. I did buy some new oil pan gaskets like several months ago. They're just in my room over there. As I drive it, I'll try to identify where exactly the oil leak is coming from, if it's out the sides there, like that. And if it needs replaced. I mean, it might not be a bad idea to replace them anyway. You're free. So, yeah, I need to sort that out. The speedometer still doesn't work. I mean, even if the speedometer does work, it doesn't really help me a whole lot, considering it's in miles per hour, because it was before Canada switched over to the better system. But yeah, I remember driving home from Fragapalooza last year and the speedometer going bounce, bounce, and dead. And then it hasn't worked again since then. So I hope it's just like a cable or something that needs to be replaced, the speedometer cable. So gonna have to figure that out. I just use like a little phone mount and pull up a speedometer app on my phone. And that's in kilometers an hour, so easier to understand anyway than the miles per hour. So yeah. Gas leak, oil leak, speedometer. I need to replace the gaskets that are alongside my windows because the windows don't
What's going on?
slide super smoothly because the bits that they slide along are really, really rough. Dried out and cracked. I need to get a new glove box.
I know where to find the most incredible.
The e-brake doesn't work. I need to fix the e-brake.
Are usually swarming the ruins as well.
Like it barely works at all.
I'll kill all the bandits.
Exactly. None should be left alive.
What else needs to be done? I'll hunt the outlaws.
I'm in.
I think that's all the functional things.
Mercenary.
I'll replace the box in the back, like the planks, in the next couple of years here. Miles per hour are not yeehaws, yeah. It's not yeehaws there. Maybe it should be, with it having that plate on the front now that says don't mess with Texas. Oh, I can go do that in a sec, but what's this? Now I'm a little smidge curious. So, yeah, there's still quite a few things that need to be done to turn it into, like, a reliable vehicle that can take me from point A to point B. Legendary animal. What level are you? 36? I can probably do that, right? But once it's a, like, reliable vehicle, and once all that stuff is sorted out and I can just drive it around wherever, then I can start doing more fun things on it. More fun customization thingamabobs. Okay. Maybe I can inflict poison. Leaving fight area. What? Okay, there's the poison. Oh, I shouldn't have put on fire immediately because... How's this gonna work? Okay. Alchemist, inflict damage over time 600 times. I just got a thing for. New engraving unlocked plus 15% elemental buildup. Yeah, I think I want fast attacks here. Oh, yikes. Or maybe I'll just do this sometime later. What a position, huh? What a position here. I was really hoping that after I got that carb sword, I'd just be able to drive it around. Mostly anywhere. Still have to top up the oil from time to time. But that is what it is. But I don't want to because slight gas leak. Again, like I said earlier, I'll still try to take it to that show and get some advice. Stuff. Not taking it to GameCon. I will avoid that. Oh, and that reminded me of another thing that I need to fix. The locks. I can't lock my vehicle. That would be good to get sorted out. I'll make it functional first. I'll stop these leaks. Maybe the speedometer. And then the next thing on the to-do list, I think, is actually going to be fixing the lock so I can lock my vehicle and actually keep things in there without worrying about them being yoinked.
Let's keep out of sight.
Hmm? Oh. Well, let's just, whoa. Here, do this. Okay. Paint it. Okay. And then, let's do this. It looks so brutal. It does so little damage. Ah, he just punched me. Does he not have a weapon? Well. Okay, nice miss. Well. Ow. I swear, if you kill me from here, I'm gonna be so mad. Turn to the scavenger. Go be free. And this is... yeah, I'll just run it quick. But yeah, that was my little ramble about that. Essentially. I really hope that I can get these problems sorted out in the near future. Because it is fun to drive around, but like... not if it's a hazard. So, I'm a little bit too afraid to drive it right now. After noticing those leaks. My OBS waveforms, oh, I was about to say we're completely frozen. I am more. Ah, yes, I'm completely fine. As one is after a fall like that. Can I, like... okay, well, I suck. I guess. Here, let's do this. It'll give me a bunch of experience. Oh. Oh, whatever. Whatever, I suppose. What? Hmm? Okay, get a bunch of experience, and then let's go back to main missions. I don't want to spend too much time doing side content, as I was mentioning at the beginning of the stream. No more much time for side content here.
Move!
No! Gosh dang it! Why is the mount button the same as the talk button?
You're back.
Here we go.
Have
You're
you killed
back.
I took care of them. Every last one.
them? Payment well earned, mercenary. Take this as thanks.
I always finish what I've started.
Hopefully lots of drachma to upgrade my ship. 1200. Okay. Ruins to riches. Okay, 10k experience. So, in terms of my ship, I have 19k. I can upgrade a bunch of things. I have so many materials, it's just money that I'm falling short on. Bracing damage reduction, it costs 15k! While boosting turning will make the ship drift. Whoa! You start drifting? More ship health, more ship armor. Here, maybe I should get everything to the purple first. Yeah. More than double my arrow damage. And yeah, it starts getting really expensive. I'll do these cheaper ones here first. Or... what? I don't have enough wood! No! That seems like an important one, so maybe I want to save my wood. Dang it, man. Well, got some ship upgrades. So much for having all the materials and stuff I need. Look! Wood! Yoink! A whole 8 pieces. I honestly thought it was gonna give me like 2 pieces. But yeah, I need 545. Alright, so I just keep on picking those up along the way. I'll get it eventually. So now, one bad Spartan spoils the bunch. Spartan traders were fueling a rebellion by arming helots with, or helots as they call them, with weapons. Brasidas sent Cassandra to deal with these traitorous polemaches, or however they pronounced it, to gain favor with the Spartan king, Archimedos. Kill the Spartan traitor and destroy the weapon racks. Trader's troops are in Lacedonia. Hold on, let's see here. In Lacedonia, they operate in the northwestern part of the forest of Erotas. Okay, so northwestern part, like here? Or something up here? Pressy just said they were last spotted in the Goroni Marble Quarry. I don't have a question mark here, but I assume that's what that is, right? We'll do this along the way. Sure. Sure. Sounds like a good idea to me. Crime and punishment.